Well, excuse the very windswept look. It's blowing a hoolie down here. This is my second visit to this location. It's going to be my last. The first time I came down here, they were dredging the marine lake, so you had no access at all and the water wasn't coming in. So I've looked on the web pages and I phoned the council and they said, yeah, it's all open now. And I'd seen pictures of, there's some swimming clubs down here. And I've got here and all the entrances down to the water's edge are blocked. It's only 3.5 hour drive. Oh, I'm not a happy chappy. So I grabbed a word with a couple of locals and apparently they've been not dredging it but clearing it. They've had litter pickers and stuff in anything that's dangerous because I say they have swimmers out there. Oh, I'm not happy. And I thought for a fleeting second we were going to get some light. We've got some beautiful cloud formations. Lovely white fluffy clouds, dark backgrounds, lovely pale blue sky and wind pushing the clouds along. I thought, oh, we're in for a result here, but no. That didn't work either. But I've got a couple of images that I quite like. I've been shooting mainly with the 17-55. I did that to start with. Then I've popped the 11-16 on for a composition that I'm not 100% certain of. But you have to work with what you've got. And I didn't have a lot to work with because I couldn't get down where I wanted to be. The wind is blowing so badly, the camera is moving. 30 seconds is about all I can do. I'll take you out and show you kind of what we've been doing. It's nice and sheltered here. I'm sat on a bench in a little sort of alcove, just watching the clouds drifting by and listening to the light strings rattling away against the lampposts. Hey ho, it's all good fun. Right, I'll take you out, we'll have a wander around. You're going to have to excuse the wind noise. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. But I'll try and show you what we've been doing. Yes. Now I'm recording, oh my God, look at the state of my hair. I'm recording this on my phone because it's so windy, my little GoPro thingy will get blown to smithereens. Ooh, I'm shielding the mic as much as I can. Right, let me see if I can turn this here camera around and we'll show you what's what. Just a sec. Without dropping everything. Right, let's see if we can do this. There we go. So, those of you who know this area will realise that that is Nightstone Island. We're in Weston-super-Mare. And yes, I know the camera's moving, really can't do anything about it, it's blowing a hoolie. There's a walkway, you can just see either side the fence or the railings that lead you out. And it's a fascinating subject. We're at a really high tide, it's about 12 metres tonight, I think. And I'd hoped to get some beautiful light on the island itself. It's not really an island because it's landlocked the other side, but hey. And this area here, they use for swimming and all sorts of weird things. But I've wanted this image for as long as I can remember. So I've managed to capture it. I managed to hit the light just right. We didn't have any particular light on the water, but we did get some gorgeous light on the buildings themselves. And because they're sort of whites and creams, they reflect that light beautifully. This one I shot with the 17-55. I was doing a longish exposure. We were at about, I think we were about 50 seconds, around about there. I'd got the polarizer on to try and even out the watercolour because it's a yucky colour. I've got the 10 stop on and I've got a 0.6 hard grad. So I fiddled and faffed and fannied around with that one, and I quite like that. Hello again. And then I thought, the tide is ridiculously high. I had no idea how high a 12-metre tide was. It's high, let me tell you. I'd love to be stood down there, but I think I'd need a safety harness attaching me to the wall. this is a bit of an odd vlog this. A couple of little bits of B-roll of the water, a little bit of speech and a couple of photos, and that's all you're going to get. But what I had seen was the steps all the way, let me just pop my tripod down there. Let me turn you around again. All the way along here is actually a walkway. And you have, steps leading you down into what is essentially the swimming pool area. And I thought, they look interesting. We'll have a go at those. So again, just for the 17 to 55, lots of negative space around it. Just capturing those with the 10 stop, so they just look very abstract. It'll be a square crop, I think, and very possibly mono, quite high key. I let the exposure run as long as I dared with the wind blowing the camera. It really wasn't much fun, that. I quite like that one. There was nothing else, just those two railings, and this was about the right angle. But there's no context to it. As I say, very abstract. And then I thought, you know what, I'm here. And the sky looked like it was going to light up. So I poddled off back down here. And I say, excuse the wind noise, can't help it. And I popped the 11 to 16 on because most of the railings have gone on the posts, but there's a couple, or 4 even, just down here that, oh Lord, it is windy. I thought, can I do something with that? A couple of problems which I'll show you now. Hold on. These were the railings I was talking about, but if I come too far down I get the bigging wall in. So I was sort of perched, as I do, rather precariously, and I'm not going to be able to show you, I don't think. Let me just see if I can. Oh, that's better. Yes, almost like that. Very little sky, and just these 4 railings down here, and the chain link off the right hand one coming into the bottom right hand corner of the image. There might be a minute amount of cloning to do bottom left hand side, but not much. What it did give me was very little sky, which I'm not so keen on. I might have to extend that in post, but you just see the rest of those railings going out, but these were quite prominent. I say about 30 seconds. I believe I did that with the 6 stop. Might have been the 10 stop. No, it was the 6 stop, because I say I was shooting about 30 seconds. It was all I could do. All I could do, given how blooming windy it is. Oh, let's get back over here a second, shall we? Oh, I'm about to get tangled up in everything. Oh, hold on. That's better. So sunset was, oh Lord above. Sunset was 9:30, and high tide was 9:30. The images I've got, I think, are going to work. Oh Lord above. Oh dear. They're going to work. I don't know whether I'm going to stay colour. I'm hoping so. If not, they'll go mono, because that's what you do. But I got the effect I was after. But no, I'm not going to come down again. It's done now. Twice I've been down, twice I've not been able to get down to where I want. But having said that, when you walk down the stairs, with the tide the way it is, that's a well dodgy place to stand, unless you're here on a calm day. If it's a calm day, it's probably far more doable. But the way the waves were crashing in, you weren't going to be standing down there. You was going to be on your butt. Now, I don't know whether I'm staying down here for the night. If I am, I will see you in the morning. If not, here's the images. Short and sweet. See you soon. Bye.